Give over, he's probably married anyway.
Not him, eh?
Let's go and get the bar open.
Ah, been looking for that. I thought I'd make us all a cup of tea.
Well, it's all right for you, isn't it? Nice cup of tea and everything's fine. Today is ruining my life. She's going to be hell on earth for the next few weeks.
When is she not?
She has a point, Dad. Uprooted twice in not much more than 12 months.
If she hadn't met Biff, things would be a lot easier.
It's all right. He's a good mate.
As a friend for you, he might be all right, but as far as he and Jessica are concerned...
Right, I don't even want to discuss him, thank you. Drink. Good idea. Thank you, son.
I have grave misgivings about leaving him here.
Yes, well, that's perfectly understandable, but what can we do about it?
But he's so young.
Just try and think that he's going away to university, which he will be soon. As for Jessica, the way to treat her is not to have any second thoughts or doubts.
I don't even know where we're going to be living.
And that we know exactly where we're going to be living. Andy Seymour says it's one of the best houses the university's got.
It's never going to be ready.
Have a bit of faith, Al. It'll come good all at once. I've seen it loads of times.
I myself do have some experience of hostelry refurbishment. What's the matter?
I just love the way you use big words when little uns will do. Hostelry.
Oh, I'm wasting my time here, Alan. You've set me on too soon. As fast as I'm cleaning, this lot's making things worse.
I'm afraid we do have chaos of Babylonian proportions at the moment, Betty.
You're there again, Big Al. Anyone else to say, "Hi, Big Betty, what a mess."
Big Betty?
Big Al?
Oh, loosen up, you two. We're working in a pub, not the town hall. But I'll tell you what, if it's getting too mucky for you down here, Bee, why not make a start of my ironing upstairs?
I've enough with my own, thank you very much. If it's all the same to you, Alan, I'll give over until I can make some kind of impact on this place. And looking round, that won't be for quite a while. This lot's never gonna get finished on time.
My fears exactly, Betty.
I'll bet your small sherry to a very nicely pressed shirt that they come in with an hour or two to spare.
I am not a betting person.
What about you, Big Al? Large Scots to one of Brits Yorkshire puds or what?
The future of this establishment is far too important a matter to wager on. And will you please stop calling me Big Al?
And what do you want? And don't say to see my daughter because you've got no chance.
I've got to go to the post office. I'll see you there.
Yeah, you might as well go with him.
Hang on a minute, Dr. McAllister. I know you've never liked me. I'm not that bothered. But I have got on with Jess, and I don't think it's fair that you're treating me like this.
It's the way that you've treated her that makes me so angry. Taking advantage of her vulnerability because she was going away.
And do you know why she is going away?
Yes, of course I do.
What's going on?
We just called to say bye, me and Dave. He's just nipped at the post office.
Have you come to see Jess?
Go and see Dave, Luke. Jessica is going away because we're going away. What are you insinuating?
I think a lot about your Jess. More than she'll ever know. Because I haven't told her.
Yeah, well, you're still not seeing her.
Don't turn your back on me. I've done you a big favour.
Oh, yeah, by keeping my daughter out all night.
By not telling her how much I really think about her. By asking her not to stay. By telling her we're too young to get serious. By making it easier for you to take her away.
Biff. Go on in. Say your goodbyes.
I'm just popping out for a couple of hours, love. While it's a slack period.
And where do you think you're going to?
Well, can't tell you that. It's a surprise.
Oh, I don't like surprises.
You like this one? All right, Dave.
Yeah, great, you.
He's up to something.
As if. Look, I won't be long. Oh, sorry, Betty.
Oh, it's all right. I've been knocked from pillar to post all morning at the wool pack.
How's it going over there?
Slowly. I don't think they're ever going to get ready in time.
Can't be bad news for anyone who's got an off licence, though, can it?
See you then.
Bye. The McAllisters are leaving today, aren't they?
Yeah, but Luke's coming back in fortnight.
Oh, I think they're taking a bit of a chance leaving him here. I mean, what with the Dingles and everything.
I know. And that is why his mum has begged me to look after him and the house.
How's it going with Sadie then?
All right. Trouble is, when we see each other, we have to go out. It's just costing a few quid.
Why don't you just stay in?
Where? She's got full house and our place isn't much bigger than a rabbit hutch.
What a pity you don't have a key to an empty house, like I do. All right, Seth.
All right, Seth.
Hiya, lads.
What's up with you then?
Bit of an embarrassing problem regarding me and you. I've been offered my old job back, which means you've lost yours. I'm sorry, lad.
No, I'm not bothered anyway. Chris Tate were driving me mad. I'll not be much worse off on dole.
It's just that I've been round a lot longer than you. I'm canny enough to handle this sort. No hard feelings, then?
No, Seth. I wish you well. Suppose I'll find someone to fill me time. Key to it is, though, having right company. Hey, does that mean you get your shotgun back?
Well, not yet, but I reckon I can soon sort that out. I'll see you, lads.
Yeah, see you, Seth.
See you, Seth.
Nice one, mate. Where's it?
What do you want?
I was wondering, Betty, if you could do me a great favour.
It couldn't be that you want to move in here at last, could it?
Uncanny. You're obviously a woman of many gifts, one of which is the ability to read me like a book. Unfortunately, on this occasion, you're dead wrong.
What do you want?
I want you to make out to police and everybody else that I'm living here. Then I'll get my shotgun back. I need a permanent address.
Read you like a book? Well, I'm closing covers.
It's 11:30, Ma.
Bang on.
If you must.
2 pints of your finest bitter, please, landlord.
2?
And have one yourself.
But there's not many families that have their own bar.
Aye. Always been my dream. Now we've made it. And we're not leaving the women folk out of this either. I shall be putting the Woolpack wishing well up in here as a conversation piece.
The wishing well in parlour for women folk.
I thought you'd be pleased.
Where exactly was you thinking of putting it?
Well, you are now.
And where would I do me exercises, eh, clothhead? Leave it where it is.
Alan, surgery's just finished. The doctor's going through the last of his notes with a locum.
Well, I haven't come about my health. In fact, since the Woolpack has had a new lease of life, I feel quite invigorated myself. No, I've come to see you, Rachel. I wanted to ask a favour.
Well, if I can help, sit down.
You know, I've got a new couple in to manage the Woolpack now. Well, I have every confidence that they're very able in their own way, but I would like to have my tried and trusted staff around me for the opening, at least. Would you be able to work for me on that night?
Alan, I'd be delighted to.
Splendid.
Hello, Alan. You here to see me?
No, I just had some business to do with Rachel. I'll leave you to it, shall I? Well, good luck, Bernard. Have a good journey. And I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Yes, I'm certain we will. Especially with Luke staying on here to finish his exams. Oh, by the way, this is Dr. Travers.
Oh, how do you do?
Alan Turner. He's the landlord of the Woolpack, the village pub.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
Well, I do hope you'll look in on my newly refurbished establishment soon. Well, I must dash. Give my regards to the family.
Yes, of course I will. Bye-bye, Alan.
Bye.
Obesity, blood pressure, and a slight shake in the hands.
Yes, well, that's Alan.
Look, you're only as far away as the nearest telephone.
Yeah, but I don't want to speak to you on the phone. I want to see you every day.
It's not possible. Let's just face it. Doesn't mean I won't be thinking about you. And I'll write.
At least once a week, you promise?
Promise.
We will visit each other as often as we possibly can, won't we?
Yeah, of course we will.
I'm going to miss you so much. You're the reason I was born. Time to go, Jessica. Look, if you say you love me, I won't go.
You've got to go. Jess, do you mind leaving us alone for a few minutes for our soppy farewell? If.
Bet you'd be glad to see your dad back home again.
Why?
Oh, it's been a big responsibility for you. Thought you'd be glad to hand it all back.
Not for a second. I love it. I was born to run an empire.
Oh, the power and the glory.
Definitely. I thought we were going out for lunch.
We are. I just thought we'd go and wave the McAllisters off and then we're going to Houghton.
Be a blessing when the Woolpack's open again.
Oh, Alan Turner came into the surgery this morning. Asked me if I wanted to work the opening night.
I hope you told him what he could do.
No. I said I'd be pleased to work. Should be a good night.
Well, you're not working. That's ridiculous. If you're on a good night, you should be on the customer side of the bar.
But I want to help Alan out. He's always been good to me.
But you've got to be good to our baby. I mean, what about the smoke pollution?
The smoke pollution's the same whatever side of the bar you're on.
What's he doing here when he should be working? I'll see you in a couple of weeks, sir. Yeah, see you then.
No, just say it and I'll stay.
You've got to go.
You're supposed to be at work. I'm docking your wages and charging you for that night at the holiday village.
I love you, Jess.
Happy with it?
Will it be finished on time?
Don't worry, there'll be minutes to spare. Just cheer up and look forward to the opening night.
It's gonna be terrific, Al.
I just hope the village supports us, because if they don't, this is all a waste of time and money.
I can guarantee you a Wembley crowd on opening night. In fact, you might need turnstiles to keep them out.
Why are you so confident?
I've arranged for 2 shadow loads of punters from the old pub, haven't I? Good boozers, too, a lot of them.
I don't like the sound of that.
Isn't he a gem? You want the pub and the night to be a success, but you don't like the idea of busting in boozers? Where are you to make money, mate? Name of the game.
This is the village pub. It is an integral part of the community. The locals are our lifeblood, not bust-in boozers. In future, I would like consultation on these matters.
Don't you just love him when he's being strict? I better go and count some glasses.
I have grave doubts about our working relationship.
It's any of my business.
What?
I'd make the most of it. Go with the flow, Alan, and let them make money for you. They're here at the brewery's insistence, so why not make the best of it?
Yes, but I just feel that my establishment is being hijacked from me.
Well, enjoy it. Play golf, go to the races, walk the moor. It's coming on, Alan.
Yes, it'll be fine if the paint's dry in time for opening night.
You just worry about the beer stocks and let us worry about the decor. Make sure you've got enough for these coachloads of boozers.
Sounds like a wild night. I just looked in to see if it's worth cooking or anything for later.
That'd be nice. I get off about 4. I have to come back later, though.
Right, we'll eat at 4:15. I'll see you at home.
Bye.
I've run out of petty cash, Alan. I need some money for the ladies' toilets.
Why?
Women's things.
What sort of women's thing?
Oh, trust me, Alan, the most important feature of a pub is the ladies' toilets. If the punters are impressed with that, then they'll come back again. I'm going to put some hairspray in there and some little bottles of perfume and other ladies' things just to make it feel like their own bathroom.
Well, why won't they take it home for their own bath?
Well, some will, but it's surprising how many won't.
Women tend to go to the loo in pairs. It looks petty to take the sort of things Brit's talking about. She's right, Alan. Research bears it out.
A big Al, phone call for you.
There's a dinosaur, isn't there? Let's be kind and call him a dying breed.
Just do it. Tell Alan you've changed your mind and you're not working.
But I want to work.
There's no need. What's he going to pay you, a tenner? 15 tops, I bet.
It's not the money.
Don't be stupid. Barmaids don't work for the love of the job.
I want to do it because Alan's asked me to and he's always treated me well.
You're being awkward now.
Awkward? It's you that's been awkward. You've been in an awful mood all day. I thought it was terrible the way you spoke to Biff earlier.
I wasn't paying him to stand there waving Jessica off. Anyway, if you don't speak to his sort like that, you get no respect from them.
And what is his sort?
One of my workers. Please, Rachel. Just tell Turner you're not one of his workers. I've got to go. I've got an estate to run.
There's no point in talking to you when you're in a mood like this.
Well, just tell him. I'll see you later.
Yes. Yes, that would be perfect. You'll be a terrific surprise for all my customers. Well, I'll see you here then. Yes, and I look forward to meeting you in person. Right. Thank you. Goodbye.
That's a good player. Bit soft. Oh, shit. You look pleased with yourself. Good news.
Yes, very good. A little surprise for your coachloads of customers and my long-term regulars.
I look forward to it. Oh, by the way, I have a couple of barmaids coming over from the old pub as well. Great girls, good workers.
No. No, I have arranged the extra staff.
But I've already told them they can work.
And you'll have to tell them you've been overruled, which makes my case for consultation peremptory.
Been stung. By what? Scorpion? Rattlesnake? A venomous spider? Nettles. Oh. Serious as that, is it? Now that could be fatal. Standing around, feeling sorry for yourself and freezing to death.
It's not funny, it really hurts.
Oh. Rub some of them on it and stop acting like a big southern pansy.
Rub what on?
Where were you stung?
Yeah. Oi! You've made my hand all green and dirty now.
You're hardly Davy Crockett, are you? Now, come on, there's a job to be done. Moonshine to be made.
I'm freezing cold.
Right, we'll go back to my den. I'll put heating on, make a nice cup of coffee to keep us nice and warm.
Really?
And then I'll get Albert, my butler, to open cocktail cabinet and break open one of my best bottles of brandy.
So, that's settled then. That's one free drink plus a half-price happy hour.
We'll get ripped off. Who's to say who has and who hasn't had the free drink?
Oh, will you stop being so negative, Terry? The staff will know who they've served and who they haven't.
Now, we can't be sure of that because we don't know what the staff are like, do we?
Now, just rest assured the staff are more than capable of handling that situation. Now, moving on, the live entertainment should start at about 9 o'clock.
Who wants live entertainment in a pub?
Oh, will you stop being so negative? It's different.
Exactly.
Yeah, like my rabbit and venison vol au vent sorbet.
Are you sure you want to give them this?
Oh, definitely. Sophistication meets country. My novelty vol au vents were the talk of Leeds, weren't they, Terry?
People used to travel special.
Yes. All right, well, we'll give it a try. But once we've established a regular routine, we should have a catering policy, you know, dish of the day, that sort of thing.
Exactly. We should get satellite TV in.
What's that got to do with a catering policy?
Dish of the day. Every night on satellite, they have a stripper on. Dish of the day.
You're not seriously suggesting that we have satellite television in here?
For the sport, Al. We could fit a giant screen in here, advertise all the big sporting events. You know, like those bars in Benidorm, Brit.
Brilliant, weren't it? Oh, man, you are bad off that brandy.
Well, can we just stick to the matter in hand? Any other brilliant ideas?
Oh, the raffle.
I'm just nipping out for a shower and something to eat, all right? I'll be back in about an hour or so, all right?
I see.
I wouldn't mind being a fly on that shower rail. I wonder what those two get up to.
Oh, Terry.
Now, the raffle?
Aye, the prize being a slap-up meal here for all the family. I'll get one of my star mates from the world of rugby league to do the draw.
I think you'll find I've got a more than adequate celebrity for the evening, but the raffle, good idea.
Who's the celeb then, Alan?
We'll better talk at neighbourhood. What, we're bar in parlour and a wishing well out front, all we're short of's a barbecue.
What's he like? Reckon it'll make any money, Dad?
Now's as daft as tourists, lad. We'll get quite a few in for the Dales. I reckon there'll be a pint or two a week in it for us.
How much do you reckon we'll get out of it a week, then?
Well, it'll be grand if we make a pint or two, but let's get it up and running first, then we'll know for sure.
Oh, no, the shops are going to be shut by the time we get back to civilization.
You've got a shop of your own. What are you worried about?
I've got to get a surprise for Viv. I can't get it from our place, otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise, would it? Surprise to take the afternoon off.
What sort of thing are you thinking about?
Oh, I don't know. Something romantic. Flowers. But the shop's going to be closed by the time we've done here.
Don't fret, London. Though we're a right countryman. I happen to know where there's a greenhouse door open.
Open some wine. Thought I'd splash out as it's our last night together.
Is it?
Well, our last night on our own here.
But not our last night together. I don't like hearing that.
Good. Neither do I. Shall I do that?
Oh, great, thanks.
Oh, I wish Dad's honeymoon could go on a bit longer.
How long?
Forever? That sounds awful, like I don't want to see him again. I just want our peace and privacy to continue, that's all.
It's been great. You made the job bearable. I must have bored you to death going on all the time about Alan and Terry and Britt.
I wasn't bored at all. I found it all very amusing. Seriously. These last couple of weeks have been as good as any I can remember.
That goes for me too.
I thought for one moment there was still some romance left in the world. But no, you were just looking for home for a shotgun.
Oh, never mind, Betty. Just confirms what we already know. Men are the pits.
Amen to that.
I mean, take my Vic. We've got a shop full of Valentine cards, and he forgets to send me one.
Typical. Seth's idea of romance is to tell me that I've got a skin as soft as a dead ferret.
They wants to see what a good job Dad's made at wishing well out front.
I've been waiting 2 years for him to put me a new washing line in the back. I think I can wait a few minutes to see a wishing well.
Why don't you have a drink, woman, and get off me back?
I'll have a large cream, men.
You know we've only got better.
Whatever. Never mind, you can buy me one on opening night at Woolpack.
Are you going?
Yes.
Hey, I think we should all go, eh? Make a family trip of it.
Dad, you are gonna go mad.
Why? What's happened?
Somebody's dumped this old sort of wishing well right outside our wall. It looks absolutely stupid.
Where have you been?
Ta-da.
Oh, Vic, they're lovely.
Told you I had a nice surprise. And I thought, being as we got a shop, you know, I couldn't just buy something off the shelf, so I picked these myself.
Oh, you went out and picked them.
Oh, I think that's lovely, me.
I suppose I better get back and see if Alan's had his nervous breakdown yet.
What time do you think you'll finish?
I guess about 9. Do you want to meet me there?
I could do, as it's our last night alone together.
Will you stop saying that?
Oh, you know what I mean. I thought we might raid Dad's wine cellar again and have an early night.
You're a wicked and wonderful woman. Your Dad's not going to hit the roof when he finds out I've been staying here.
Oh, not for a second. They're both pretty broad-minded. I don't actually think they'd mind if you wanted to stay on for a while.
Well, if the job wasn't finished, I'd have a fair excuse, but since it nearly is, I'd feel a bit uneasy. I do have a suggestion, though.
What's that?
Well, I'm not asking you for any commitment or anything. It's just, well, we've got on so well together. Why not try taking it further and living together? Just for a trial period. I don't want to rush you into anything.
What, at your house?
Well, you haven't got a place, and most of the doorways are full, so...
All right, I was asking for that. Oh, I've never really lived with anyone before. Apart from family, that is.
Well, what do you say?